Hey everyone, SpeeDMan here, and welcome back to part 13 of our Let's Learn Civilization 6 Poland run. Okay, so we're going to get started here on this secondary part of our assault. We're going to take these two cities to start things off with this episode, and then afterwards we're going to do some more work on some things to the east here, and then go after some of Australia's lands here. We're going to make a push here for GDRs. That'll help speed things up with the overall gameplay and just kind of make this whole process a little bit faster. And here, I'm going to be actually looking to pick up potentially some more ironclads, or at least get some more tempo going. First, I'm going to take that unit because it's just free. I can see, of course, we have a unit here that's going to be a threat, so I'm going to actually back off out of visual range and try to see if I can kite that submarine to go and take that builder. Just that way it takes tempo away from that, and if that's going to be going out and about, I can utilize that as an opportunity to go ahead and attack it. First, let's develop our navy a little bit more. However, I will go and attack some of these cities one more time. Even though it's going to get its health back, I'm doing that so that way I can get a promotion, get the health back, and also get the expert crew. I can then get the expert crew promotion and then start running that. I'm going to have this unit skip turn. I want to see if the health effect is actually going to be beneficial here. I want to make sure I can start actually getting some healthy benefits. So we're going to go ahead and start attacking this unit here. That way we can make an immediate impact here on the western front. A harbor here would actually be quite beneficial for this city. At least it would give me a little bit more to work with from an aquatic side. Ideally, I want to get that promotion, but the problem that I'm seeing here is there's a good chance, depending on what will happen here, I may not be able to get a full damage that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice a level here, or at least some time of the level tempo, and do some damage here, then take it, and see if this is gonna work. That's better. And we get some walls out of it as well. Keep city, of course. Perfect opportunity for further growth. And then we'll do some more damage here. And we'll also rate this again. Mausoleum,
when you launch your rocket, sports do not.
Here, let's actually consider going for siphoning funds. We have the potential to take a lot of money from that. So that's a perfect opportunity for us. Military Academy has been completed, so that's another chance for us to look into developing more of our armies. I would say really ideally getting a machine gun army would be great, but we don't have to make armies if we are going to take too long with that process. But we also, as we recall, we do have this, so if we need to go for any science victory things to slow the opponents down, we could do that. But as we mentioned before in the last episode, we are very much ahead, so we're doing A-okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to go for bombards and then just buy an upgrade into artillery. That'll be plenty useful for us. First, let's do some damage. I'm actually going to leave that unit. I'm going to start bringing the submarine over. I want to take that. If I can take that settler, that would be ideal. A key concept regarding strategic resources is that if a resource is at a count of 0, for example, I have 0 coal and I have also 0 oil, that any units that require said specific resource to heal cannot do so until you actually have one of those resources. And this is the case also for naval units as well. A workaround is pillaging. I think that most likely applies in the same way for any unit that is based off a different resource, does not have the capacity to do anything. So we're actually just going to keep this unit hold up for now, and then have them kind of take their time. If they're going to move, they're going to get slowed down anyways, so that's an opportunity for us to do some attacking. Recruiting partisans could be beneficial, actually. It's a high risk, but potentially very high reward. If we can pull it off and get a lot of these, barbarians to come through and start doing further damage, then that could be a nice benefit to us. Here, we're going to do some substantial damage to this. Good. And it's going to give us gold, so there's not really much benefit in that at the moment. I would actually rather do some damage. I want to get this unit leveled up a little bit more. We'll just keep doing damage to these opponents. Now we can go back, do that, open that up as a possibility. I'd like to start developing our military push to the east, so let's start doing that. And we'll just keep working our way east and then work through everybody, and that'll be our process to go for all the capitals. It's another big flood. So, good thing is, in 8 turns, we are going into the next era. In 2 turns, we're getting the Taj Mahal, which will give us a nice little bounty of era score. That should push us to the brink of getting another, potential golden age. We haven't gotten one in a little while, but in this case, it's actually going to end up being a heroic age because we had a dark age. Now, the mechanic for this is essentially if you have a dark age, the next golden age becomes a heroic age, which allows you to pick up 3 different benefits instead of 1. Curious to see if this is going to work here. Haha! I banked on that. He is 1 HP. We will take those. We will very happily take those. Relink that unit. And skip turn. Excellent. And that nets us a free 3 charge builder. Let's go.
Did you ever build a castle in the air?
Excellent. And now we have officially reached the heroic age. We are right where we want to be. That'll boost us a little bit for science. It's not much of a boost, but it will help. And then this unit here, we're just going to bring over to the side here. Ostia, we can do one of 2 things. We could either try to build some more naval troops, or we can develop our seaports. And I think that will be the option we play into. There's not very much else left in the world for us to explore here. Maybe a little bit over down south. So let's actually just start heading that direction now. Just get some other information for the southeastern region. Now, let's bring this down south. I'm going to have to bring these units back because of something very, very important, and that is the strength of these vampires. These vampires just have absurdly high strength. 91, and this is being amplified a good bit. Yeah, so we're going to need to pull back here. Our units are going to get completely destroyed. I'm going to back off and get some distance as well. This isn't going to work out. I can tell now it's just going to be way too difficult. I overpushed, and then once I saw he had a second vampire and he had this fighter, I realized this is not a safe decision. It's better that we fall back and regroup. So let's go ahead and do that now. Let's give ourselves some distance here. Get regrouped and ready. Heal some of the units that need to heal up. And then let's do some serious damage. Unfortunately, our spy got killed, so we're going to have to deal with that. This one's doing well and doing what they need to do. Let's actually get them set up with another siphon funds. Siphoning funds at this stage is being way more beneficial than tech boosts or anything else that we could do. Getting a lot of money right now is going to help us actually continue to build more of our military, so that'll be the goal for us. When I was setting up with the things I needed One of the unfortunate things is that I pre-moved that that machine gun. That was a level 3 machine gun and a really good one that just got completely one-shotted by this fighter. So that's a mistake on my part. I'm gonna have to own up to that and just deal with that. But it's something I'm gonna keep working on. So we're a couple turns away here. So we have a heroic age. This is the best possible age to have. That's a good one. And that's a good one. So these two are going to be excellent. Now let's just do a little bit of damage here. We'll just kind of start working damage a little at a time. We're going to have to take the city down, and I'm hoping that if this vampire stays on there, it'll either delete it or it'll just simply move it somewhere else, but it'll be, you know, damaged enough to where it's not going to be a viable unit. And then we'll do some proper damage here. Good. That's good. That fighter will continue to be a problem, so really our goal is going to be to minimize the amount of damage potential it could do to us. I think the safest option is not to go for the walls here, but to actually go for the defenses around here. Not only that, it also protects this unit from getting, you know, hit, which would of course take it all the way back to somewhere different, which I kind of want to avoid. Yeah, I'm going to take suzerainty back. Now I can actually land this unit here, and it should be able to protect itself fairly well. That should weaken it just enough for us to be able to get the kill here. Excellent. Now, let's take that city and destroy the fighter and move that vampire. That should weaken it in the process. We will take that. Excellent. So we have ourselves plenty, and I mean plenty, of things to work with here. Let's say logistics actually right now would be a very beneficial thing for us at this stage. We take those. The sooner we take that wall down, the better, because now we can start loading up our troops and start getting things set up. So let's start doing that now. There we go. Start getting things set up here. We can technically upgrade. It's going to require some oil, but honestly, we don't really need to upgrade right away. I'd rather get this unit healed up for cheaper and then get things set up the way I want. Plus, it's less maintenance cost. Now we can bring this particular admiral over and then take suzerainty of this. That's why I didn't want to put any more envoys into that. It would benefit us more by not putting anything into it other than what we already have. To actually bring this up here, that'll give us an additional 20 health, and that'll make things just a little faster for us. Those units are already inbound on that position, so we are good. Awesome. So we just got ourselves another 1800 gold, and we escaped safely. Hence why the ace driver ability is absolutely the most critical thing. I'll keep those walls low. And here, just gonna keep working our way over. And then now we're in position to start doing damage to a lot of these other ones. So that's perfect. And time for us to have some giant death robot versus giant death robot combat. Now that unit can heal up, and we can start doing some proper damage. So that works out. Unfortunately, we have taken losses that I didn't really want us to take, but that just is what it is. Goodbye. Time for you to get destroyed. Excellent. So, got ourselves another city, and now we have officially started our Eastern Front. This is excellent. So, we're just going to keep on pushing over, and now we're really going to take control of the region. Good. So that settler is going to go here. It's going to provide us with a nice little extra boost to loyalty potential. That's not going to be a problem with loyalty, so we're just going to bring... let's see here. We're going to bring Amani over. And that will also apply loyalty pressure to the other cities around us. So that's perfect. So that's a huge victory for us. That puts us directly as essentially a foothold to take out the rest of this whole region. So that's really, really powerful for us. And we can also get started on attacking the next city, which, again, is a big, big thing for us to focus on. Overall, it is a very, very good episode, so we've gotten a lot of work done, and we've also made some serious tempo towards the opponents when it comes to the military domination. Really, the biggest threat we've faced so far has actually been Australia. The others haven't really given us like an actual real proper run for our money. Australia has been a consistent thorn in our side pretty much throughout much of this late game. So it's good. It's actually given us some really fun combat to work against, and we're just going to continue working from there. And we have ourselves a great general that we can actually apply extra loyalty per turn. So if we find ourselves in a bad spot and we need the loyalty, we could do that. Let's keep destroying this. The more that we do that, the better. So hoping that destroys. There's a chance that basically what's happening here is because this is all pillaged, it has to get repaired first before those units can be commissioned outward. Which essentially means that we are in a very, very good position. Everyone, this is a fantastic stopping point for this episode. We've gotten quite a bit done, and we have now really continued our push to the east. So, as a quick little recap here, we started by taking these 3 cities, and now we have officially gotten ourselves set up in the east here and started our Eastern Front. So we're going to get this settler over here, and then we're going to actually properly get started here. And now we have ourselves a real proper war. That being said, I want to thank you all for your time. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We'll keep the videos coming. Alright, you all have a good one. SpeeDMan out.